Let's get this madness rolling.
Hello, YouTube. Crazy Boy here. Today, we're talking about the final of the 7 children. The very last one. He was the last to disappear, they say. But the most talented of the bunch. You see, he could sing the most beautiful of tunes, they said. They said his voice sounded like 50 angels singing an exact, absolute harmony that nobody could outdo. After a while, after his friends disappeared, he decided to make his own song. I bet you're wondering, before I continue, why wasn't this child adopted from the orphanage like the rest? Why not? Because all the others were adopted, so why not him as well? Well, you see, the reason he wasn't adopted, let me see, is because his unusual interests. He acted differently. He was not like most boys, no. From the very beginning, he was an odd one. He said he saw like spirits around him who sang beautiful melodies, and he just copied their beautiful voices, they said. Or is what he's told to us. No one really once knows which was it. Was it him that told them? Or what people made rumors about that? But one thing everyone knew. They say his songs come from ghosts who pass on to the next life. The latest song he made himself. He said, with the help of ghosts singing mellow tunes to give him ideas. No one was sure why he was able to hear the voices of the dead. No one was sure. And honestly, a lot of people believed him. Because usually when he sang at theaters or at performances, they say he saw ghosts floating around him. And you could hear them sing with him.
That is not.
And so, with his beautiful song he wrote out, he was planning on singing a performance, but then the last of the million. No, was it the last? No, I don't remember when exactly this happened, but basically, a very special millionaire. Her name was, what was her name again? Let me think for a sec. Alright, Aqua. Aqua Million wanted the boy for herself, to hear his beautiful music for herself. She wanted no one else to hear it, because she loved the performing arts of music and theater, but she wanted his voice for herself. So when everyone was gone, that he cared about how, because she knew he would never go to leave the orphanage willingly with everyone he cared about. So he might have made some deals with her siblings to help her make sure she comes with him willingly. And so, when she got the opportunity to, she took him from the orphanage to her home in a theater and asked him to play. And he played and played again, sang and sang for her. And if I remember correctly, the name was revealed Ian. No, was it Ion or Ian? It was either one of those, Ion or Ian. Or maybe it was Ionian. Very weird name, I must say, but no one truly remembers his name. They thought one of those 3 names was his, and I think it was one of them as well. Nonsense certain. And when all the millions disappeared, Aqua was being dragged away alongside him, and they were going to be thrown in an orphanage, but they didn't want to be, until a greedy man with a gun came and put them down, I guess you could say. But it was an authorized one, so he was put behind bars, but they both were buried, they said. But honestly, a while ago I went and found their graves digged up, it looks like. from the inside out. I went and discovered that these two never died. Somehow his song on saying to her so much allowed them both to come back. And you know, after a bit there was rumors that Aqua actually apologized, because then there was a screaming wail of "I'm sorry" when and the day before I went to find their graves, and I never found their bodies. No one ever truly did. No one knew who took them, and everyone was certain that they were buried properly. No one knew where they went, the bodies, and they could never find them. But there's one thing I know. You can hear the same two voices this time. They somehow sound like 100 angels of dead singing. And you know, one of them sounds like a girl actually, and the other very familiar, but dead-like. And you know, one time when I was climbing up a nice mountain, I saw a little Ian or Ion or Eion with little Aqua, but something was different about them. Their bodies were ghost-like, yet their bodies were there at the same time. You could see their skeletons and like human-like skin overlapping. Like a ghost was their skin, and their body was the skeleton. But they still looked like themselves. Just ghostly, bodiless, yet with a body dead. It was very complex when I saw them, and they smiled at me and said, "The one who caused the pain to bring justice to evil, fixing his mistake now." I never truly knew what they meant. But then I realized that there was a tale about a boy who suffered so much because of the millions and the orphanage. But then I remembered that he might have been buried below the place, or the orphanage, I guess you could say. But no one knew, and I guess he cast a little curse that's on the place. But now he's fixed his mistake, realizing that it was 100 years since his time. That not these people were not the same as the ones who caused him pain so long ago. No one knew exactly his story. I'm gonna put the pieces together for a bit, folks. But as soon as I know his story, oh boy, I'll tell you. But not only that, when they seen a ship that built the skeletons of an old friends that sailed to help them save the orphanage come by, they're still sailing happily with their drinks. Troublesome sailors at times. But now they watch over the town with beautiful singing, storytellers and guardians, and so much more. There's so much to be told. So many stories left untold about these bunch. But for now, as they sing, as I hope I get to hear them sing their tunes one day again, well, I just hope I get to hear them finally move on. Because they say that when it's time for them to move on, these spirits and children of the dead, or ghosts, or ghostly bodied possessed people, or overlapping a bunch, or dead girls, or data wolves, or whatever they may be. They say when it's time for them to move on, the old orphanage will crumble, but her beds they shall lay out for all those who suffered with good hearts, with their favorite colors on them. And they shall lay out, and their bodies will appear in them, they said. And then suddenly their bodies will go down and rest in the graves that they should be in. But last time I checked, the orphanage is still standing. I mean, their time has not come. And so, I hope you enjoy, hit that bell to see my latest videos, and subscribe. Share this video with others. And the song that I think, if I remember hearing correctly, that they sang, their lost song, I think was like this. Dun di dun do, na da woo. Or some sort of melody like that. So anyway,
You
this is
even
Crazy
had to
Boy.
do it that way at the end?
Yes, I did, Cookie. How about you add your own memory of the melody a bit? If you want.
Come on. Let's go in.
My evil twin sister murdered them all.
That did not happen. She's just being a goof. But anyway, it's Crazy Boy, and I'm out of here. Done.